How's it going? I hope everyone is doing well. As for me, I wouldn't say that I can't complain because just like anyone else, I complain sometimes when things are getting hard for me. Uh, or I'm just having a rough day. I don't know. But I'm not having a bad day at all, actually. I'm actually having a pretty decent day. I'm just tired. I didn't get much rest, but I'll manage. Um, there's a few things I would like to talk about, actually. Um, One thing that I'm noticing that seems to have the most control over people right now is temptation and lust. Those two right there, it just have people completely mind controlled. They're like zombies at this point. They'll do almost anything to obtain things that they desire, or physical contact with a person that they probably know nothing about. I've had women actually try to ruin my life several times due to their lust, physical attraction. Like, it'd be something like if it's usually a situation where I would find her physically attractive and she may find me attractive too, but there's no real chemistry between us because we don't know each other. And usually things would go south when I explain this to them, that I don't have any intimate feelings for you because you did not give me a reason to. They feel like I shouldn't be saying things like that to them. I'm supposed to just naturally want them. But then I have to ask them a question. Don't you see how high the divorce rate is right now? There's a thin line between lust and hate. These people get married for no reason. They get married for the very wrong reasons. They get too comfortable with people that they don't know or they just met. I'm afraid of getting comfortable with people I do know, because people will backstab you, yo. You have to be careful, man. Again, desires and temptations will drop a person to do almost anything. People you've known probably all your life will stab you in the back. Even some of your closest relatives. You can't just be trusting people anymore, yo. Yo, lust is a very, very powerful thing. Lust is how do I say it? Lust is, she's scandalous, man. She's like a black ops agent. She's the one you send in to get the job done quickly and silently. That's the one you send in when you want to get the job done quickly and silently. Send in less. I'm telling you, boy. She is a jack of all trades, man. People will spend top dollar on this one. They would spend top dollar on her because she normally gets the job done. When you want to tear someone down, you want to be able to accuse them of their sins, hit them with lust, man. It works every time. That's the one that people have the hardest time repenting away from. She's very sneaky. She's very crafty. She knows how to deceive you. She will put on your favorite dress that you like her to wear. She will cook you your favorite food, man. Oh boy, does she have plans for you. You better play it safe. You better play it safe, man, with that one. That's the one that takes you out the sneaky way. But if you ask me which one of them is the most arrogant, that's a tricky one for me, because the way I see it, that's a toss-up between pride and greed. Now, greed is someone who gives nothing and takes all things. He wants it all. Now, if you just so happen to be in a situation where you're stuck in the same room with greed and envy at the same time, be prepared for a very long ride. Greed and envy, that's oil and water right there. The two don't mix. They simply do not mix. And the reason why is, like I said, greed takes everything. Greed wants all things. Greed would never stop until he has it all. Now, if you got envy on the side over here, who naturally feels like he's deserving of all things good. Everything naturally belongs to him because he is, for whatever reason, feels like no one should ever have anything but him. Whether it's love, money, trust, it doesn't matter what it is. Envy will envy all. Envy envies all. These two, envy and greed, these two go at it every time they see each other. They hate each other. These two just so happen to be in each other's path. There would be total chaos. They will leave a wake of terror and chaos and destruction in their path. These two be having brutal knockout fights. Like I said before, these demons hate each other. They're not like wild animals. They don't just hate each other just for no reason, even though they were born to hate. They actually have legit reasons why they hate each other. Believe it or not. Again, they're not stupid. They actually have ranks and titles in Hades. In the underworld, like I said before, they have a hierarchy, just like here. It's literally designed exactly the same. There's almost no difference. They're turning everyone here into demons. So this is why I always inform people, whoever is in your life, whatever people you're dealing with, you have to actually listen to what's being said. Watch what this person does. When they speak, listen. Not only listen to what they're saying, but pay very close attention to how they say it. Notice how they look at you while they're talking. All of those things sound very minor, but trust me, man, it can save your life. You have to have sound judgment as a man. When people try to tell you don't judge me and stuff like that, that is them telling you to not look behind the curtain. Because I don't want you to see me undressed. Basically, I don't want you to know the truth. So don't judge me. A man has to have proper discernment. If he doesn't have proper discernment, he cannot raise his kids. He cannot lead his wife. How can you do any of those things? Why would you want to take that away from him? This man owes you nothing. It's important to recognize sin. Some of these people you encounter are the very embodiment of sin. You have to understand what you're seeing. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. You have to understand what you're looking at, man. And you have to deal with it accordingly. You have to come up with a sound plan and execute sound judgment when you're dealing with these type of people. You don't look at them and say, oh no, I shouldn't judge them because they do this, they do it. No. Don't be a fool. If that shit's not agreeing with your stomach, don't drink it. It's very simple, yo. Excuse my language. I still slip up every now and then. I've been doing better, though. I'm a little bit proud of myself. Yeah, if someone's standing there with a gun to your head, he's telling you that he wants to blow your brains out, are you going to say, I'm not going to judge you for thinking, having those type of thoughts about me? Of course you're going to judge him. Because if he pulls that trigger, guess what the judge is going to say? He is a murderer. That's judgment. That's judgment, isn't it? Isn't that what everyone's going to call him? A murderer? But you're telling me not to judge him. Why would you want me to be confused like that? And you wonder why I don't want to be friends with you. Make the right choice, man. Don't let choices be made for you.